With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill, Cade Gibson. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And that is out of play. The 1-1 is fouled off. And here it comes. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And he'll be safe at first.
Batting second, the right fielder, Addison.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while, a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Now, Addison Barger. Cut on and lifted in the air. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Springer around third. He'll score. The Blue Jays take the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, no outs. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Alejandro Kirk. And there's a foul ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Barger, the lead runner at second. Bichette at first with no outs. Curve in the dirt.
1-1. Two balls, 1 strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering upstairs.
Full count.
Goes down looking.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. On the ground, right side, but it kicks foul. Two on, one out. That one fouled off. That one missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The other way, and that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So two in scoring position with one out. And now Ty France. Golden opportunity right here. Out to center. Marcy in position, and he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Throw cut off down to the plate, and he's in there, and a run comes in to score.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Here's the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
The 0-1. And there's a ball. Two outs and one in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with two outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Back here with my pal Singy and towing the slab, Jose Barrios. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. Swing and a ground ball out to short, and that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Batting second, the center fielder,
Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins. On the ground, could be two. Over to Bichette. How about that double play?
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And here's the rookie catcher, Agustin Ramirez. First pitch misses. And another ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Just missed. The right-hander gives up the two-out walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Now it's going to be Liam Hicks. Ramirez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it finds its way through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Eric.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now at the plate, Eric Wagaman. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. And ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. Chopped to the right side, but it kicks foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Marlins nothing. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. Chris, it's been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Gibson back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
That one missed. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently. I think he was sitting off speed there.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Ernie Clement will hit next. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list. That clips the corner.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Andres Jimenez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Two outs. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. and misses, and it's 2-1. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a ball. George Springer waiting for a turn at the plate. Three-1 is on the way. Swing and a foul out of play. Two down, nobody on. And a base hit into right center field.
Now batting, the designated
So the
hitter,
lineup flips over, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
That's a ball.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Springer checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. One left for Toronto, but they lead it 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And at the plate for Miami, Troy Johnston. Outside low. And that is ball 1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
On the inside corner for a strike. Next offering upstairs.
2-1. Ball. 3-1.
Gets him to chase after that one.
The high
ball,
fastball,
2 strikes.
particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Batting 7, the third
So
baseman.
man aboard. And now for the Marlins, Javier Sanoja. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
And up next for Miami, Dane Myers. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. And first offering is fouled off. That one at the knees for a strike. Johnston, the runner at second with one away. Inside, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Had him way out front of the slurve.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Digging in, Maximo Acosta. There's a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one fouled off. And that's in the dirt. In the air, left field. Lucas turns to the right on the move. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. One left for Miami. They trail in this one 3-0. New inning getting started. Down the number 2 hitter, Addison Barger. Barger goes 5 feet 11 inches, 210 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. That misses, and the count even 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette singled and scored his first time. The shortstop takes the ball. Foul ball there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's down and in. A slider missed. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And it remains 2-2. Man at second. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Caught looking his first time up. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Comes through with the RBI. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
One out, runner at second. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Doubled in his first AB. That misses. Ball one.
1-0.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Inside, just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Now that's smacked to right center. Myers makes the catch, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ty France.
Stepping in, Ty France. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Ball one there.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Kirk at second with 2 down. That one finds the zone at 1-1. Ripped to third. Fires across the diamond. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. The Jays push across a run on this double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park, leading off, Xavier Edwards.
Xavier Edwards.
That one the other way, and foul ball. And the 0-1. And that skips in the dirt. And there's a rocket into the outfield, and that's going to kick into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So a man aboard, and at the plate for Miami, Jacob Marcy. Swing and a chopper out to short. Bichette whips it to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Ramirez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
The other way.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Man at first. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Liam Hicks. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's in the dirt. 1-1. Man at first, one away. That's in there. 1-2. That's down and in. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to Bichette. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Miami, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Nathan Lucas. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Center field, Marcy. 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman,
Ernie Clement getting ready to hit. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. High fly ball out to center field. Marcy on his way over. Makes the catch. 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Myers in and to his right and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Marlins 1. And we're back. And now the DH, Eric Wagaman.
Designated hitter, Eric Wagaman.
And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Varsho after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one
now
down.
Batting, first baseman, Troy
Troy Johnston digs in now. He reached on a walk his first time. And that one upstairs, ball one. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then
oh, that got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Now
and now for the Marlins, Javier Sanoja. He's 0 for 1.
Sanoja.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Marlins 1.
Now pitching for the
Sandy
Marlins.
Alcantara on a pitch out of the pen here.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitch this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, George Springer. There's a strike.
Well, these Jays really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that's way high. And now it's 3-2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now batting.
So
right
digging in,
fielder,
Addison Barger. And that's outside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Calvin Fauché getting ready to go. Junk getting cranked up as well. And a foul ball. Falling behind 2-1.
2-1.
Line to left. And it stays fair. Springer makes the turn at second. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's 5-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Edwards throws to first in time. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now batting, catcher Alejandro
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alejandro Kirk.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
0-1 now. Fouled off left side. That one almost got him. One away with a runner at third. And we're at the top of the fifth. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground, right side. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So 2 down now, and here is Dalton Varsho. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
The first baseman, number 2, Ty.
So up next, Ty France. On the ground to third. They take the force out. That ends the frame. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Marlins 1. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Dane Myers.
Dane Myers.
Berrios back to work. Out to short, Bichette. Tosses to first, 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Maximo Acosta.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Maximo Acosta. Fly to left his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. 1 out, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Ground ball right side. Jimenez. Over to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Xavier.
Back to the top of the Miami order.
Edwards.
Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 2. And that one clips the corner.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Top of the zone for a called strike.
2-2.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. 2 outs. And that one is inside.
3-2.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Now batting, center fielder.
So 2 down, Jacob Marcy now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. To second, there's Bichette. 3rd out. Marlins leave 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Top 6. Here's the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. Alcantara, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. Missed inside with the curve.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Hit in the air, center field. Marcy pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Ernie Clement.
And now here is Ernie Clement. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering upstairs. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So a man at first. Next to hit, Andres Jimenez.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
2-0.
Clement, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. In the dirt, no advance. Good job behind the dish. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Designated
Here's
hitter,
George Springer.
George
A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. 3 for 3's doubled twice and singled. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. No throw, safe at first, and we'll see if it's an error. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
Whoa. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Bases loaded, 2 down. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Pitch misses. Ball 3.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Ryan
the Marlins,
Gusto takes over on the mound.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
So they're all loaded up. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. Edwards in plenty of time to first. They limit the damage here, so they get one but end up leaving the bases loaded. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. Blue Jays 7 and the Marlins 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
The left fielder, number 34.
Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Liam Hicks. 1 for 2. There's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strike.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. Ramirez gets his lead at first with nobody out. That's
Ball
inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and lines one towards the gap. That's his second hit of the day. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Now here's the Marlins DH, Eric Wagaman. The changeup missing, and it's 1-0. Two in scoring position, nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's a rocket out to left. Can't get there, and it deflects off it. In comes the runner from third. He's in there. And here's the first baseman, Troy Johnston. Just missed.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And a big swing and a miss.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Headed towards the corner. Lucas squeezes it. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sac fly. It's 7-3.
Wow, pretty amazing that only ended up being a sac fly. So much excitement and a great effort out there to take on the wall as he hauled it in. And
now
for the batter, could have easily been a double or even a triple. But you know what? He'll take the sac fly RBI.
Sanoha stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Still only one out here in the inning.
Nope, ball 2.
Next offering is downstairs.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Swinging a foul straight back. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Marlins.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That's all for Jose Barrios, and he really had to grind it out. But he does leave with the lead. New arm on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for the
Shane Bieber gets handed the rock out of the
Number
pen.
57.
He's making his second appearance of the season.
Bieber.
Two on, one out at the plate. Dane Myers. And ball 1 to the right fielder. And there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 and 2.
One out. Runners at first and second. And that's off the outside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this.
And a base hit right there. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Save. In comes the run from second. It's 7-4.
Picks himself up an RBI. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Now it's the shortstop, Maximo Acosta. That one missing inside. And the 1-0.
2-0.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Here's a 2-0. And that one fouled off. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. That one fouled off, 2-2. Two on, 1 out. Check swing. Now to look down to first. He did not go around. Three and 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a 3-2. Stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air, right field. Barger under it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. To the plate. Save. It's 7-5.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
Number 9.
Back to the top of the lineup, Xavier Edwards. The next up for the Marlins. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. First offering, runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, he's safe. Swing and a ball popped in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. Myers around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
Oh, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
And now the center fielder, Jacob Marcy. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Runner on the move. Pitch is low.
1 ball.
Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
We go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
The center fielder, number 5. Dalton Varsho.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
And that's outside. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Lake Backer up and throwing. Zuber also throwing. Next offering is down low. And there's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And the batter now, Ty France.
Number 2, Ty France.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And misses inside.
Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that two-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
Bases empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that's in the dirt. Line drive. Hicks hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder Nathan.
And next for Toronto,
Lucas.
Nathan Lucas. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. In the dirt, and that is ball 1. That one drifts inside.
2 balls, no strike.
Way
3
upstairs,
balls, no strike.
3 balls, no strikes. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
3-1.
That's in there. And it's 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strike.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't
Now
offer at it.
batting, the
Now
third
he has
baseman,
somebody to worry about
Ernie
over at first.
Clement.
2 outs, runner at first. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Lucas leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
That's a ball.
There's the strike. And that misses. 3-1 now.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Andres Jimenez. That one finds the zone. 0-1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Close, but called the ball. And it's 1-2.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
First and second, 2 down. In the dirt, blocked. The tag at third, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Blue Jays held in check as they still lead by 1 at 7-6.
Now pitching for
We're
Toronto.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 56.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
For the Marlins, the center fielder,
1-run game. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Marcy. And that's downstairs and outside. That one's in there, and now it's even 1-1.
1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And down on strikes he goes. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And at the plate for Miami, Agustin Ramirez on the ground to third. On to France, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Swings through that one out in front that time. Activity in the bullpen. Sir Anthony Dominguez, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 2 strike.
Upstairs. Popped up. Bichette under this one. Drops into the glove. And that is the inning. Miami down in order. Down a run and a tight one. It's 7-6.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Lake Backer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game, and now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Marcy. And makes the grab. One away. And the batter is George Springer. 0 for 3 in this one. That's in there. It's 0-1. Miami's bullpen with some action. Calvin Fauché preparing to come on if needed. One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Ramirez makes the play. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder Addison Barger.
Now it's the right fielder, Addison Barger. Misses inside, and that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Close one, doesn't get the call, and the count is 2-0. Just missed. Bo Bichette on deck for the Blue Jays. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Draws the walk there.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
In the dirt. The 1-0. On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Barger off of first with 2 away. Next offering is fouled back.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
2 outs.
2-2.
This one in the dirt. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Popped up left side. Sanoha makes the catch. And that is that. One left for Toronto. They'll try and hold on to their 7-6 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Dominguez.
Now it's the DH, Eric Wagaman.
The designated hitter, Eric Wagaman.
And that misses. Ball 1. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Jeff Hoffman, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That's outside. 3-0. Troy Johnston in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And the tying run is on base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And up next for Miami, Troy Johnston. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Holding on to a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And a swing and a line drive into right field. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, Javier.
Now here is Javier Sanoja. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
First pitch misses.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The 1-1. That one missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
This one in the air. Clement pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dane Myers.
Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
He was late there, strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. Foul ball, still 0-2. And ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Next pitch is downstairs.
That's a really good take.
Ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. That's the inning. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. Through 8 full, Blue Jays 7 and the Marlins 6. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Backer back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Calvin Fauché getting loose out there. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. tapped foul. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Ramirez gathers, throws to first, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Varsho at the plate now. That's ball one. Backer, a 6'2" righty, 220 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2016. And another ball. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Right through there for a strike. And delivers outside.
3-1.
3-2 now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Ty France. First offering, and it just misses. Varsho, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's a ball and a strike. Backer throws to first. Varsho back on a dive. Just missed. A little out front there as he swings through it. Runner on the go. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runner goes again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Runner on the move again. Pitch misses. Throw to second.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game, trying to add on to that lead. You know, I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
To kick the 3-2. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Blue Jays 7 and the Marlins 6. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Jeff Hoffman.
29 saves on the season, so he's looking for number 30 right here. He's been big for him in the back of that bullpen.
And now the shortstop, Maximo Acosta. And he takes one right on the black. And it's 0-1. One-run game, bottom 9. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Up next for the Marlins.
And here is
the
Xavier Edwards.
Xavier Edwards.
To the right side. And that one handled on the run. Throw to first. On the money. Nice play.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So they're down to their final out. Now the number 2 hitter, Jacob Marcy. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a strikeout. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
1 strike.
The Marlins down to their final strike. Ball 1 there.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball. 2-2.
Good eye in that spot.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Two outs. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now the catcher up to hit, Agustin Ramirez.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And that one fouled off. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1. And a breaking ball misses outside. Tap foul at the plate. Got him, and that's the ball game.
He's done it again, Boog. That's his 30th save of the year as he puts another game to bed. Sweet dreams, everyone.
1-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.